For clinicians who need fast, trustworthy clinical answers, Dyna AI Mode is leading the next generation of AI-enabled clinical decision support. It sets a new standard for how AI is experienced in CDS by combining a purpose-built intuitive AI workflow with rigorously vetted evidence-based clinical content. Designed to reduce cognitive load and strengthen clinical confidence, Dyna AI Mode delivers innovation clinicians can trust today while creating a foundation for continued AI advancement in clinical care. You can access Dyna AI Mode from the left of the Browse area. You can also access it from the homepage search bar, and you can access it from the search results page. If you have submitted a search in Classic, quickly toggle to Dyna AI and the query in the search bar will automatically pull over and begin running in Dyna AI. Let's begin a new query from the Dyna AI landing page. You'll see the Ask Dyna AI query entry box is wide. This gives you a clear view of your entry. To view tips for using Dyna AI, click on the link on the left of the landing page. Enter your detailed medical question and either use the up arrow or your enter button to begin the search. Dyna AI uses a retrieval augmented generation framework to retrieve answers exclusively derived from the evidence-based clinical content on dynamic health. And we can see the result as it's being presented on the page, and there are references throughout. At the bottom of the response, you'll see Dynamic Health Sources. The Dynamic Health Sources list provides access to the fuller content from which Dyna AI answers have been derived. Accessing these cited sources allows you to both validate the Dyna AI response and to get the most complete and detailed information about the subject. And we can see for a couple of these sources, we have this icon here, and it lets us know that a note from your workplace is included and should be reviewed. Now, these notes are not included in the Dyna AI response, but it is important that you go in and you review those workplace notes from your organisation. Below the response is a search box to ask a follow-up question. Before I ask a follow-up question, I want to have a look at one of the sources. So I'm going to click on one of these links and I can review the source, I can navigate through this topic, and I'm now ready to go back and ask my follow-up question. I can get back to the landing page using this link on the left of the Browse area. Now I'm back on the landing page. To the left of the landing page, you can see recent queries. User history is stored for 90 days, and you'll be able to ask follow-up questions on previously run questions up to 14 days from the original query. So if I go back to my most recent query, I'm now ready to add in my follow-up question. The follow-up question search box facilitates quickly getting answers to additional related questions by assuming you are continuing your inquiry in the same subject area. So again, we've got our response being presented and we can see references throughout. And we have some suggestions for further follow-up questions. Below the response, there is a copy icon. The copy function copies questions and answers plus timestamp and references to a clipboard. You can copy the individual question and answer. This is where you'd use this icon. Or in a moment, I'll show you where you can copy the entire conversation. But while we're at the bottom of the question, let's move to the right of the copy icon. You can provide feedback via the rating scale here using stars, and you can also send feedback or detailed feedback via this link. Now on the top right of the initial query, you've got this copy all icon, and this is where you can copy the entire conversation, and this includes the follow-up questions. So that is now copied to the clipboard. and it includes timestamps and references. To the left of the Copy All icon, this is where you can rerun the query. You can also rerun the query from the history by going to the vertical ellipses and rerun from here. You can also delete a query from the vertical ellipses. To begin a new query, you can use the link in the upper left or lower right of the page. If you have any questions or comments, or if you require any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to EBSCO Medical Support at medicalsupport@ebsco.com.